Coming from church, I saw her in a ditch. She had drunk like a fish, I gathered as much. She spoke incoherently to herself for the demons in her top shelf that stayed after all the insults hurled at them. They in turn made her repeatedly scream. I didn't understand what was going on, but wished this were a bad dream. My mother had gotten herself drunk several times before, but this was more than more. She must have put the barman out of stock by emptying every vodka bottle from the docks. This was her, but not her. Doused in dust and mud from head to toe, she looked homeless, except she wasn't. Mrs. Tola had a home, or was it just a house to her? Her car was nowhere in sight, had no shoes on, and she reeked of adult urine. It was almost 8 p.m. and the streetlights couldn't have been any brighter. Her lace underwear showed from miles afar. I tried helping her up to no avail, had to call her husband to come to our aid. Watching my father take her home enraged me. She couldn't even walk. Tears fell freely as I thought of the embarrassment she had caused us. Caused me? For I am a splitting image of my mother. Thinking of how many people looked at her and thought of me irked me. How many times had we prayed for the woman to stop drinking only for her to sleep at the bar? How many nights did she need to scream herself to slumber? For how long were our neighbors going to mock us? How many times was she going to drink away her entire salary? Why can't she just stop? Does she even want to stop? Whose life here on earth isn't difficult? Yours? No one's. But the rest of us don't drink away our sorrows. We just stop stressing about tomorrow. My father cleaned her up as best as he could and let her find sleep if she would. But she didn't. She wailed, talked, cussed, argued with him, and writhed in pain. You know, she keeps saying that she drinks to forget. Ironically though, she ends up remembering even her late parents who died over 2 decades ago. Why use a problem to sort out a problem? Who gave me this, mother? I need to appeal for a review of that choice. I want to pack up and leave her behind. I want to run and never look back at the shame I've had to live with for years. But I love her with every fiber of my being, and I know she loves me too. Her love is in her breath and in her helplessness when she hugs me or passes out in my arms. I walk around with her face, so we will face this face together.